You know, it's good that you bring that up. Is there even a story or documentary about Kwame Nkrumah that is no stories or no books being written about? Where is this funding going to come from for such movies? Are you going to depend on government to fund these type of movies or private sector, meaning individuals to come help you out? What do you think?
So we would all appreciate the funds from the government. We would, yeah. But this movie, I posted something today. I was like, we never shot a film. We never had a set. We never had a thought of even making it one.
Yeah.
But we created magic.
Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drum.
Welcome to Flippin' Africa. I'm your host, African Lane. Today I have two fabulous producers, young producers actually in Ghana at the moment. You know, do a lot of short films, movie premieres and things like that. Kwapsi.
Yeah.
And Andy K. And Andy K, a lot of y'all might know him from Pop
in Ghana.
There we go. So today we're going to talk about the film industry in Ghana, the ins and outs about it, and see why also Ghanaians do not support their fellow countrymen when they produce and make these movies. So, Kwapsi.
Yes, sir.
First question is to you. Why do you feel Ghanaians do not support the young up-and-coming producers when they premiere their movies?
Okay, so personally, I feel it's not the fault of Ghanaians. Let me say it this way. We are not producing good movies, enough good movies.
Quality-wise,
yes.
Or story-wise?
Quality. Our stories are good. Ghanaian stories are good. But mainly, these days, I feel like some Ghanaian producers and writers are centered around the foreign stories. They don't even portray the Ghanaian story itself. So sometimes it looks like let's all follow the romantic
the trend that's
yes,
going on.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Let's just produce something that has this girl meeting this guy through this entanglement, this whole shit. You get it? Yes. But we are not putting out our own story that gives the Ghanaians the zeal to go out there to ask yourself, this really happened back then? Like something historic, something new that is happening in the system. If I could cite an example.
Go ahead.
This producer, Kobe Runner, he brought out a film about the parliament and all of that. I think the decision made by the executive board.
The government. Yeah, I heard a few things about that.
Yes. And that movie was good. But he came out and all about investment and all. So the budgets made it look a little bit, but the story was actually good. Yes. So I feel like quality-wise, sometimes some of us do go to the cinemas a lot. Yes, because we are in this space. We always want to learn a lot. Okay. So when we go in there and we find out one or two things, we feel like this is not actually working for me. I wouldn't be there the next time to watch from that same production. Yes. So I think the quality-wise and maybe one or two things is just not working out for the Ghanaians, but it's not the fault of the Ghanaians because I feel back then our mothers used to visit the cinemas a lot.
Do you know that, or that's what they used to tell you?
Maybe that's what they used to. That's what they're telling me.
Yeah. So Andy, how about you though? What do you feel?
Yeah. So I feel with what he just said, we are more centered on these love triangles and all this foreign culture. You go, because I was telling a few people some time ago that in the US or in the foreign world, they have Spider-Man. Here in Ghana, we have Kwekwa Nancy. They have Wonder Woman. We have Yas Antoine. You get it? All these movies are movies that all these stories are stories that Ghanaian producers should tend to focus on. Because now you go to our mainstream media. I don't even know if we have a mainstream media right now for our movies. But then you go on YouTube or you go to cinemas, and then you go and watch movies on one poor guy being chased by two rich women, or one poor girl is being chased by two men. I
But
mean,
isn't that possible though? There's some truth to it, ain't it?
we've seen those stories being produced by Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Benin, all these countries.
So same stories, same plots and everything.
being reproduced, and then being introduced to the market. And me personally, it bores me. Yes. So at the end of the day, I feel like you can't really blame Ghanaians for not going to the cinemas or not patronizing our own produce, because they watch all these stories being produced by the Nigerian people. Yes.
So basically, it's the same story over and over again. So basically, Ghanaians need to tap into a new vision and basically produce something. So I asked the youth this then. So what do you guys think you guys want to see? Because I see a lot of Ghanaian youth actually, I don't want to say fighting the Western world's style of things, but Ghanaians are so into the Western culture and movement that they tend to forget, like you said, Kwakwanansi, Yasantua. So how can we make that much more appealing to the Ghanaian society?
Okay. So I feel like back in the day when I was a kid, right? We had our mom and dad tell us stories of these people. And I think way back in junior high also, we had these stories in our books. I don't know if they are still in our books or not, but you tend to feel like even with this younger generation, everybody is gravitating towards this Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. Even though those stories are still old stories, you tend to see that they are still gravitating towards those particular kind of stories. Why is that? Because we are not portraying, or we are not telling our stories, our African stories, more out there. You see, like Mansa Musa, all these great African people who have died and gone, their stories need to be told.
You know, it's good that you bring that up. Is there any even a story or documentary about Kwame Nkrumah? Has anybody ever tapped into the life of Kwame Nkrumah? You have Rawlins.
Yeah.
You know, we have I can't think of the what's his name from. It's so many great African leaders that is no Teta Kwashi. There we go. It's so many leaders that we have that is no stories or no books being written about. Why? And then, but we tend to, I know when you read these, I forgot what I was reading. They were talking about, you know, the slavery, how the British, the Portuguese come over here. We idolize all these people instead of focusing on what we have, the great men that, you know, that open the floodgates for Ghana to be where it's at the moment. You also have, I forgot the Ashanti warriors that battled the British and won over. So it's a lot of stories that I think that could be produced, told, for us to have this remembrance and say, you know what, Ghana is a wonderful place. Ghana is a beautiful place. But production, putting it in the story has to make sense. You get what I'm saying? So then for the story to make sense, you need funding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now, where is this funding going to come from for such movies? Are you going to depend on government to fund these type of movies, or private sector, meaning individuals to come help you out?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So we would all appreciate the funds from the government. We would, yeah. But yes,
But why? Why wouldn't it come?
I think there are funds being allocated for some directors and producers in the country. I heard recently there was a cinema summit at Legon. All actors, directors, most of us went in there. Yeah. So I heard there are some of these directors like on the board. Yeah, they have some funds being allocated to them, I think yearly, to produce something in the name of the Ghana film industry.
Okay.
Yes. But with upcoming producers and directors like ourselves, what we do is from our pockets. Yes. And sometimes we don't know who to move to. We don't know the right channels to take. So what we do is friends who are actually interested in whatever we are doing, we just bring them on board. This is the plan. This is the business plan. How we're going to go about it. What can we bring on board? Then we just put hands and heads together. We produce something. And we also go through that same stress, distributing, promoting. I think this is a free platform for us though. Yes. But if no wasn't for your generosity, we wouldn't be here. You get it? Yes.
But
So-
boss, hold on. It's not free. Killer, you will pay.
Yeah,
But this the thing though, is yes, okay, it's coming out your own pockets and everything. But now, due to social media, it's a lot of ways to put your production out there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if you feel like the government is not willing to help you, because at the end of the day, when you hire all these people, your friends and everything, it brings business, to the country.
Yeah.
And with business comes taxation. So the government is also going to benefit from actually helping the young and up and comers. And then from the government perspective, if you're looking at it, it's going to cost them less money to actually fund you guys than funding a well-known producer.
Yeah.
Because a well-known producer is going to ask for a higher budget.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm not telling Ghana government what to do or anything of that sort. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just saying invest in the youth, promote the youth, because like they always say, the youth is the future. So if you're not investing in our future by investing in the youth, what's the purpose of it? So on to the next one. What projects do you have coming up?
So up next we have I Can't Love Another. Yeah, and Easy Films in collaboration with Quaps Multimedia. Yeah, as we normally do. Yes, and it's been premiered on the 20th of December.
This year?
This year.
What location?
At the Snap Cinema, Accra Metropolitan Assembly.
So where's, for those that don't know exactly where it is?
Okay, so can you help with the location?
So AMA office. That's in the heart of Accra.
Yeah.
Heart of Accra.
Yeah.
So they just type in Google AMA office and
Yes.
and then take them there. Okay.
Snap
So
Cinema.
what is the movie about? Just a little snippet of what it's about.
Wow. This movie, I posted something today. I was like, we never shot a film. We never had a set. We never had a thought of even making it one.
Yeah.
But we created magic. That is the only thing I can say about this.
We created magic.
Yes.
What makes it magical?
Be first, please.
What makes it magical? Okay. So first of all, this project is a project that I would say is mostly a collaboration of the youth.
Yeah.
Right. And is a friends something.
Yeah.
And if not, the magic or the beauty of this project is the fact that our friends came on board willingly, came with their full level of professionalism, and then they came to deliver without even asking for what are we going to pay them.
That's nice.
Exactly. And these are the sort of people that, knowing very well that at this particular point you don't have money to fund them or to pay them for their input on the project. Should we have investors right now come on the platform to say, hey, okay, we've seen this project of yours. You said you guys didn't have funding, but now we have funding to give you for maybe a next project.
Yeah.
These are the very same people that we are going to call upon, pay them, and then we do something greater than we did previously.
I mean, at least that's a step forward.
Yeah.
For you to have good and dedicated people that see the vision in which you see, willing to give you. See, what I always say is, you can never get time back. For someone to give you their time shows how much care, respect, and love they have for you.
Exactly.
For them to just dedicate their time to you. So reciprocal, you always have to make sure that when that first big check come, since we put you on the podcast, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Joe, what we take out of that first check? Half or 80%? I mean, we putting them out here, they're going to get some money. We be fair. 70-30. We give them 30, we take 70. I think that's a fair amount. I think that's a fair amount. But nah, though, we want the Ghanaian movie industry to be on the forefront. Because also growing up, before I left Ghana, I was in Ghana I used to watch this. I think it used to come on at 6. It was story time. The story is 6 o'clock. By the way, before I'm 25 years of age. It used to come on. It used to come on at 6 o'clock, and it was story time. They'll be around the fire, and the woman would be saying stories to the kids.
Yeah.
The Pukwanat's story by the fireside.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And we used to love to watch things like that because it's relatable. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's nothing on Ghanaian television that's relatable. You can't relate to nothing that's going on. Only thing we know is what you call her, Carly B rap song. You get what I'm saying? So we don't even in Ghana music industry, it goes hand in hand. You get what I'm saying? All of this has to make sense. So we have to, regardless, even if we've seen the movie, same storyline over and over again, I think still go out, still support. Like they said, they got a new project coming out. AMA office in Accra.
Snap Cinema.
Yeah. How much is it? How much is the ticket?
Cities.
100 cities. Please, 100 cities. Listen, 100 cities. Y'all come out, show support, man. Y'all show them some love, man.
Yeah.
Thanks again. This is Flippin' Africa. I'm your host, African Lane. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drums. A diamond page, so let's engage. Every topic, every stage. Borderlines blur, but hearts stay true. Diamond page is all for you. The brass is bold, the groove runs deep. Thoughts to ponder, truths to keep. Snap your fingers, feel the flow. Diamond page, now here